Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. I think you paddling. I gotta shut this shit off. We are here tonight, and not a lot of stuff today. I mean, there's some news about Triple H, very highly on Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes is set to debut next week on have his first match on SmackDown as he will face Baron Corbin. Now, I believe Baron Corbin is a free agent. I'm guessing like a lot of like either the part timers like Brock Lesnar, Logan Paul, John Cena, um, or like the like the a lot of the like mid carders, maybe slash jobbers are also free agents. Like I think Mustafa Ali, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler. I think it's because when they feel like they're maybe missing something on one show, they can have those guys like Baron Corbin, even though, that guy's like very like, he's a mid Carter, but they can rise him, right? Like, when they want to make him good, like, right now he's bun ass Corbin, but you made him happy Corbin, King Corbin. They can at least elevate him to like, you can take him a little bit more seriously as a mid Carter, right? And I think he actually won a match when they were in France touring, so maybe they're gonna elevate him again. But probably not though, because they probably want Cameron Grimes to win his first match. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, it seems like the part timers like John Cena, Logan Paul, Brock Lesnar are free agents. They can go to both shows. Obviously, if you want to do a storyline with a certain person on Raw, you have them on Raw. If you want to do a certain storyline with somebody on SmackDown, you have them on SmackDown. And like I said, with the mid carders too, I think to balance out the roster, if you're like, oh well, they have way too much. Well, like let's at least send Baron Corbin to SmackDown, or let's send Baron Corbin to Raw. But anyways, whatever. That's pretty much about it, really. Not a lot of news today. Not a lot of news. I think I'm ready for my SmackDown recap already, ladies and gentlemen. Here today on a Saturday. Yesterday was May 5th, 2023. Wow, that was terrible. So let's do SmackDown recap here tonight, man. On a freaking Saturday, man. No cock. Let's see here. So obviously this was from Puerto Rico. San Miguel, whatever. It wasn't his home. Oh, I beg you pardon. San Juan, Puerto Rico. First show ever I seen. I think off with Rey Mysterio and the LWL, the Latino New World Order. Or like, let's and then they get interrupted by Dominic and the Judgment Day. It set up a tag team match between Rey Mysterio and Selena Vega versus Dominic and Rhea Ripley. Talking in Spanish, trying to, because a lot of the times the crowd were chanting talk in Spanish, or they were chanting Espanol, so they were talking in Spanish a lot. And that's what I seen that way. Now that Triple H is, more in charge of creative, I have seen he gives these Latino wrestlers more freedom to talk in Spanish. Where with Vince, he did allow them, but it was more like a word, maybe max 3 words. Where like Triple H lets them do like freaking the whole promo in Spanish. It's pretty crazy. Obviously, they're trying to get it. Especially they're in a place like Puerto Rico, they're doing that to get the Latino crowd excited, right? But yeah, then we get the first match, the Original Club versus the Viking Raiders. Obviously, great. It's so basically Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, AJ Styles is commentating versus the Viking Raiders. Anderson and Gallows win with the Magic Killer, so they get the first match. Then we get Bianca Belair doing a promo talking about her match on Saturday versus Io Sky and how she's so happy to be on SmackDown and she's been champion for over a year. And if she wins her match at Backlash, she will be the new modern era longest woman champion. So she's been champion for like almost over a year now. Then Damage Control comes out and shit like that. And then we get the Usos backstage with Sosa Cola. And Sosa Cola tells him, I'm going to do my job tomorrow night. I hope you guys do your same job. A lot of people are thinking there's going to be like somebody's going to turn on somebody, but it could be. A lot of people are saying Sokolo's going to turn on the Usos. What about if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn turn on Matt Riddle, because they're extremely annoyed by him, right? Because he's annoying, he won't stop talking, and plus, at this point you could turn Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn heels because they're going to Raw and the Usos are staying on SmackDown. So like if you want to go that direction where you want to turn Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn heels, you could do that. We'll see what happens. We get the Street Profits versus Imperium. Street Profits win. Then we get Cody Rhodes. He's doing a promo, same thing, talking about how he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar. He's all fired up and stuff like that. He calls him Cowboy Coward. And then we get Shinsuke Nakamura versus Karrion Kross. Pretty good match, man. You can argue maybe this is one of the best matches of the night. At the end, Shinsuke Nakamura wins. So now he's the final match on SmackDown. He'll be going to Raw next week. And then, this is where, let's see here. Then we get the main event, Rey Mysterio and Selena Vega versus Dominic and Rhea Ripley. Good match. At the end, Rey Mysterio and Selena win. Rey hits the full roll up and wins. He was hitting it was kind of a weird finish. He was going for the Three Amigos, and then just freaking Rey Mysterio just freaking rolled him up. It was like, what the hell? The match is over. And my assumption is Selena won this match because she's probably gonna lose to Rhea Ripley tomorrow. Now, Bad Bunny, I expect them to win, right? So, at the end, the match is over, but obviously Dominic, Finn Balor, Damian Priest are all mad. They start beating up Rey Mysterio. They start attacking Rey Mysterio 3-on-1. And then the rest of the Bad Bunny, along with the rest of the Latino World Order, they come out and they got kendo sticks. They start beating the hell out of everybody. Dominic actually gets in the way and gets hit with a kendo stick so Damian Priest can run out of the way. And that's basically the end of the show, man. Bad Bunny and Rey Mysterio, along with the Latino New World Order, standing tall. That's basically the show, man. This show was basically built around both the Rhea Ripley, Selena Vega, and the Bad Bunny, Damian Priest matches for tomorrow. That's what basically, they did throw in there Cody Rhodes doing his promo about Brock Lesnar. They had a little backstage segment, with both the Usos and Sosa Cola, and then with Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. But mostly this show was focused on the matches between Selena Vega and Rhea Ripley and Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. Like I said, another very good match, probably the best match of the night. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Karrion Kross. But this is a show you have to understand what the situation is. It's kind of a, it's the go home show before the pay-per-view. It's kind of one of those where it is a televised show, but it has more of a live event for the crowd there. More of a. They didn't even put the Titantron or anything. Like the big screen, nothing. It was just they just had a little small screen in the entrance. So it felt like at times I was watching like a live event, like when you go to a live event and not televised. That's what it felt to at times. This was more for the crowd in Puerto Rico, right? With Rey Mysterio, Dominic, Damian Priest, Bad Bunny, Selena Vega, all Latinos. This was more for them. Even Cody Rhodes, at times talking Spanish. It's a good show if you get the idea of what they were trying to do with the show, right? It's for the Puerto Rican people, for the Latino people there. So if you get that through your head, it's this was a good show. It was mostly for this show was mostly for the people and attendance, right? You saw it with the first promo right off the bat with the amount of Spanish Rey Mysterio was talking. And so it was this is to get a reaction from the crowd. We don't really care if if the people back at home and TV don't even know what the hell we're saying. But anyways, good show, I guess, if that's the main purpose, to entertain. The sole purpose was to entertain the people that are in Puerto Rico. And that's all I have to say. Until next time, holla.